the tip.
Yeah, that's
I just handed $50
from the way you were talking about it, how you were just like, you're adding your toppings. You weren't speaking to anybody. You were just clicking, adding. This looks interesting. That stuff adds up.
It does.
You start adding your own.
Got 2 liters of Coke in there.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And that was with $8 off.
And that was with $8 off. But I tipped the guy pretty decently.
Okay.
So it was a $50 pizzas. I lied down and just started eating. Well, no, I sat up for the pizza until I'd had too much of the pizza, so I finished eating by lying down.
Yeah.
And then I felt terrible. I had eaten too much pizza. I was rolling and groaning on my couch. I've been sleeping on my couch all week because it's too hot, and that's right in front of the air conditioner. So basically, it was like I ate the pizza in bed.
Yeah.
And then I fell back asleep watching Netflix. Woke up at like 8 p.m. and was like, oh, I don't feel good. I'm kind of hungry again. I guess I'll eat some more pizza. And like I hadn't put it away. I just slept beside it and woke up and like ate some more of it.
Have you had any water at this point? Or
I had water.
Okay.
I had water, more Coke than water.
You had to get up to pay the pizza man. So
yeah, exactly.
Figured you'd get
that was
some
the
water
second
too.
time I got up that day. Because I had slept all afternoon now, I couldn't fall asleep in the evening. I thought maybe 1, 2 o'clock I'll get to sleep. 8 in the morning, sun is up, I'm still up. I can't get back to sleep. I don't know what to do. I figured, how did I fall asleep last? Ate too much pizza. Let me get that pizza back out of the fridge. I'll finish the pizza, and I was able to fall asleep. I felt so terrible the next day.
Well, yeah, this is just, you keep doing the same thing. You're wanting different results. This is like someone going back in time and they mess with something and it's like, oh, let me just go back and fix it. And they keep making it worse and worse. It's never going to end.
I tried to solve a hangover with pizza and it resulted in a pizza hangover. I felt so terrible the next day.
How are you here?
Well,
what broke
ago.
this cycle? Because this just seems like you run out of pizza, you order more pizza. You fall asleep, you eat more pizza. It's just... I don't know what breaks the cycle.
My solution to everything that day was more pizza.
Yeah.
It was not a good solution any of the times. Maybe the first time if I had been more moderate with the amount of pizza I ate. But I was enjoying it enough that I was like, well, let me just have another slice.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just have one more slice.
Like
How about this? I'll go back to that pizza and have another slice.
It's like Homer Simpson's old saying, the cause and the solution to all of your problems.
Really? Pizza.
Only it's pizza this time.
Yeah. So yeah, I had no leftovers the next day. I finished all the pizza in the one day. Pizza for 8.
Yeah. And then you had to order more pizza.
I haven't had any pizza since.
Okay.
I've thought about it. The next day I was on my way to work going like, well, maybe I'll grab a slice of pizza. No.
So work is what did you...
Yes, having to go to work. If not, I would just stayed in my apartment ordering pizza after pizza for the next week.
Work saved your life.
Yeah. You know, that's what they say. You got to like put yourself into your work, bury yourself in your work or whatever. Maybe you're not supposed to do that. I don't know.
I think for you it might be
it's just the distraction I needed. Getting to work. Felt a lot better. Basically, the next day, I think I barely ate anything the next day. I was just still processing the pizza.
So you were thinking if you didn't go to work, you're not going to get paid. How are you going to order more pizzas?
That's right. That's how it works. That's why I go to work, just for the pizza fund.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't put any money in the bank either. That's why you always carry around cash. Just a little pizza wallet.
It's my pizza wallet. Yeah. It's just I pull money out for pizza. And I put money in for pizza later.
Yes, and sometimes a burger.
And sometimes a burger. So, Matthew, we went to Valentine's today. We ordered a burger. I was looking at the menu. We went to a Valentine's in a food court today.
Yeah.
And I got there a little before, and I was looking at the menu. I noticed they didn't have a burger on the actual menu. But they did have a combo that was 2 hamburger steaks, both on half a bun with burger and gravy on top of it.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, for sure they have burgers. You know what? Maybe there's some sort of like food court non-compete clause because there is a Burger King right next door. So maybe they're not going to advertise the burgers as hard at Valentine's. I feel like that's reasonable, I suppose.
Yeah. They had all the elements to make a burger.
Yep.
You just have to
ask.
You have to slide them a little note.
So
be real discreet.
I'm looking around. I don't see any burgers on the menu, but I want a burger.
Yeah.
And he, He obliged, yeah. He
Yeah.
offered us a cheeseburger at the same price as a burger, apparently, or a chicken burger. And so we got a couple of cheeseburgers with fries.
The only thing he asked is if we do see the king walk by, to not tell him where we got that burger. It's like as we're ordering, you see the king walk in the background, just check up on him and be like, "Oh, a chicken burger, sir. Here's your chicken burger."
And we got a couple pogos as well.
Yeah.
Matthew, we got fountain drinks. What'd you have today?
Pepsi.
Oh, classic Matthew getting a Pepsi.
What'd you have? Mountain Dew?
No,
Seemed like a Mountain Dew
I
man.
actually thought about it pretty seriously. I was thinking about it. But no, I got Arnold Palmer.
Oh.
Well, iced tea and lemonade.
Oh.
Wasn't an option, but I poured the two in my cup. So what are you going to do about it?
I guess it's just a. Yeah, sure. I'll give it to you. I don't really know how it would taste.
It's
but
a hot summer. You've never had an Arnold Palmer?
I've never mixed all my drinks together.
It's not all. It's just two, iced tea and lemonade.
That's a slippery slope. The next you're going to be like, I want all of them together.
Let's get a little Dr. Pepper in there. That's 23 flavors. Now we're going out of control. We're already at 25 flavors.
Yeah, it's like when a kid comes up to a fountain, like a self-serve fountain machine, and that's all they want. All they ever want is mixed drinks.
Not me. Is that what you would do?
When I was a kid,
Yeah. So what were you mixing? What was a good combo?
Didn't matter what a good combo was. Just mattered that you got it all in.
Interesting. I remember as a kid, sometimes I'd mix like Coke and Sprite or Pepsi and 7-Up, whatever,
Oh, that's weird.
to try and recreate Brio. Are you familiar with Brio, Matthew?
Poor Sebastian just wants that Italian drink, and he can't find it, so he's trying to make his own.
It's true. It's sometimes hard to find. It's really nice. A lot of pizza places will have it.
Yeah.
And I find Brio goes so well with pizza.
I've had it before.
Brio's a little weird, isn't it?
Brio's terrible. Brio's a little terrible. I've had it at your place before because you keep your fridge stocked with it. Your parents'
Brio.
place.
That's right. That's right.
And you're like, oh, it's like Pepsi, but it's Italian.
Yeah.
And I was like, well,
I'll be the judge of that.
ugh.
So
Did
would
not
you?
like
How would you describe Brio?
It's been so long since I had it. I don't even remember what it tastes like, but I know enough that I don't want it.
I feel like it's herbier
Sure.
than a Pepsi, but it's also less sweet. It's like a little lighter than a Pepsi.
Okay.
You know what? I haven't thought about Brio in months. I think when I leave here, I'm going to go buy myself a bottle of Brio.
Well, good luck finding it.
Brio.
Is that their logo?
No.
Their theme song?
There's some old. My mom used to buy like Italian operatic music on CD, and there was one that I don't know what they actually say, but it sounded like Brio, and so that's the Brio song to me.
It's
Like
one
that's
word.
their commercial. Brio, ba ba da ba da da, Brio, ba ba da ba da da, Brio.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go and get some Brio after this.
Okay.
Matthew.
Go ahead.
You were telling me that at some point you were trying to get a job.
Yeah.
You didn't go into too much detail, but I imagine sometimes at this job you said you'd be cleaning trains.
Oh yeah. Well, I would like.
I don't know if you're talking about the inside or the outside. If I spilled a bunch of Brio, are you mopping up Brio off the train floor?
I guess. I don't. I wouldn't. If you were the one to do it, yeah, I guess I'd have to. It'd be my job. Wouldn't be happy about it though.
No, probably not.
But yeah, that is a job that I have applied for on numerous occasions.
And I assume you didn't get it if you
No.
had to apply numerous times.
No, man, I'd be riding the trains, riding the rails right now if I did.
Now, Matthew, what's holding you back from getting this cleaning a train job? Are they looking for previous cleaning experience? You've never been a maid before?
I've not served any time as a maid, but I don't seem to have the credentials. I don't have what they're looking for. You know, I mean, I've cleaned before. I've cleaned seats. I've mopped. I've used mops before.
Yeah,
I'm aware
yeah.
of the two-stroke
Pressure washer?
Yeah, a little.
Hold on, the two-stroke what?
The way there's when you mop. How do you mop? Do you just pass the mop willy-nilly and to put no pressure into it?
Oh, no, well, it depends.
Do you just trying to get the floor wet, or are you trying to mop the
No,
floor?
I'm trying to mop the floor.
Okay,
You're
good.
cleaning the floor. Sometimes
yeah.
there's a spot you got to give it a little extra scrub.
Yeah. So usually when I mop, the first pass will be rough and forward motions, like
Okay.
dig it into the front like I'm digging a hole,
Yeah.
and push it and push it and push it.
Yeah.
and
Okay. And
then
push it.
and then you flip the mop around to the clean side again.
Okay.
And then that's when you do the classic mop movement, the wave.
Oh, interesting.
So you're getting all the dirt loose, and then you're scooping it up with the mop.
Well, I mean, I'm usually mopping at home, but
Okay, it's probably not that dirty.
it's a little different. I'm sweeping up, maybe letting Roomba go, give it a pass.
Yeah,
Ideally, a swift, and then I mop.
yeah.
And I'm very, I'm pretty. I'll even mop twice because I'll change that water because the water gets kind of dirty.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to just be rubbing dirty water all over the floor.
No.
So I'll mop, change the water, mop again with cleaner water, and then if I'm really eager, now that I've done the sweep, Roomba, Swift, mop, finish off, wet Swift. You know what?
Jeez.
I'm getting stuff every time.
Yeah, I know.
Mind you, maybe it's because I'm not cleaning that frequently. You know, if I sweep and mop every 4 months, yeah, it might have accumulated.
Yeah,
But every time I do it, pretty great results.
yeah. I feel like you can't truly clean until you've mopped.
Mm-hmm.
Mopping is what
It's
makes
essential.
it's the cleanser, the clean all.
It smells better after.
Does.
You're all done. You're watching the last of the water dry, and you got your hands on your hips. You're going like, dang, this floor is pretty shiny when it's all clean.
Yeah. You vow to never let it get dirty again.
And then within weeks,
Meatballs all over the floor. And
meatballs all over.
I just imagine you taking a big bite of a meatball sub and all the meatballs plopping out. Like, oh shucks.
I guess I'll let Roomba get that in a couple of days.
Roomba just makes it worse. Just drags it
Just
across.
drags it around.
But yeah, I think what they're looking for, there's a whole page on this application on the website for, have you served any time in the Marines? Have you served any time with the Army? Are you a vet?
Why?
I don't know. I don't know, because I can't imagine that will
So I
come in
imagine if
handy.
you have proper Army training, you might not be so interested in mopping the train job.
Yeah, I think it's such a, maybe it's not a cushy job because I haven't gotten
Haven't done
into it yet.
yeah.
But if it's just cleaning train cars, you get paid pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I think $27 an hour just to
It's not
be
bad.
plus benefits, plus
Ooh,
riding
benefits.
the rails for free.
Oh, that's nice.
Um,
When you say riding the rails, are you just getting to go back and forth on one commuter train, or do you get a Via Rail pass?
just easier to stow away.
Oh, okay.
Because you
all
know how
the
to do
little
it.
nooks and crannies. Yeah.
No, you get a pass.
Okay.
I think, but it's when are you going to do it? Riding on a train takes a long time.
That's true. Well, your vacation could now be a free train ride across the country.
But that's it.
Really see the sights, and now you've put money away. You don't have to spend on the travel. You can just enjoy the I'd say roadside attractions, but rail side attractions, I guess.
Yeah.
Go see
Just
that giant nickel or whatever.
see the back of people's yards
Yeah.
for 7 days. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any of that experience. So I think maybe it's just hey, thank you for serving your country. Here's a
Here's a
$27
train job.
an hour train job. Hope you don't have PTSD.
Now, couldn't you just apply again and pretend you've been in the army?
I don't know how well that would go.
Like go to an army surplus store before your interview?
Oh yeah, buy a bunch of medals.
A bunch of medals. No. Just buy a jacket that's ill-fitting and some army boots. Maybe
Yeah.
a knife that you can hold between your teeth throughout the entire interview.
Yeah, a grenade pin. Just,
Yeah.
just really deck myself out.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Is that what ex-army, ex-military people look like?
I don't think normally, but you're really showing that you really are. You're really
I'm committed to the
yeah,
job.
Yeah, exactly. and you could probably talk to someone who's been in the military, get the lowdown, so you could be like, yeah, I was part of this infantry, or I don't know nothing about no army.
Well, infantry, sure.
I feel like that's a war thing. I don't know if you're in the infantry in peace times.
Yeah, I don't know, but I also don't know if there's anybody in the army who would just want to give me all the army secrets so that I could pretend that I did what they did.
Yeah.